Abhishan, finished?
Good morning. No, sir.
Good morning, finished?
No, sir. Right.
Okay, right. Satkunalingam, finished?
Yes, sir.
Finished, Premnath?
Yes, sir. Finished.
Yeah. Good. All public officers are available today?
Yes, sir, but one Rojan is absent because we have the meeting.
So we have got altogether 3, no? 3 or 4?
3, sir.
3. So 2 people are here. Only 1 or 2?
Yes, sir. 2.
2, sir.
You are available?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
good.
sir.
Right. Okay. Kamina, again 10 students are absent. Am I right? No. More than that.
Is more than.
Are they having real problems, Shamina? Or what do you want to say? I'm just asking this one. That is their wish. They can come to the lecture, or they just ignore that one. That is their wish, but they have to pass this course. Please look after them, because in the end they will be having many difficulties, right?
Yes, sir.
If they are not attending lectures, right? I'm keeping all these records, right? So then, in the end, if they are unable to do certain proper things, then of course it is a disaster for them. So I don't want to make them very stressful in the end, right? Amina, please talk to them very often. Try to find out their difficulties. Every day we are having more than 10 students absent. Correct or wrong?
Correct, sir.
Yeah, please look after them, okay? Because
Okay,
we want to look after everyone, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. Thanks. Manashi, finished?
Yes, sir.
Manashi, can you please explain this equation? Can you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please.
When we get these kind of equations, we
Yes.
have to rearrange the equation in the form of the linear equation,
Yeah.
which is y equals to mx plus c.
Yeah.
So, in the equation that we have given here, we have to make along y in one side.
Yeah.
So to do that, first we have to minimize the 2x by both sides. So
Yes.
we will get 3y equals to 2x plus 6.
Yeah.
Then we have to divide the whole equation by 3.
Yeah.
And we will get y equals to 2 over 3x plus 2.
Yeah.
So the slope value would be 2 over 3.
Yeah.
Then the intercept value would be 2.
Yeah, good. Right, thanks. So this is the typical scenario behind this equation, right? Okay, with that note, we will move to the next one. You see, this scenario, okay? So here I have given you a straight line, okay? It is of course touching y-axis, and again it is touching x-axis, right? So my question is that, please determine the equation which is representing this one. Can you do it? Difficult? Students, can you do it?
Yes.
Yeah, please. I will give you 5 minutes, right? Please work out this one. Then, I will discuss with you. Sakunalingam, finished?
Yes, sir.
Wait, no.
Finish. Yes,
Yeah,
finish,
yeah.
sir.
Can you please explain me this one? Difficult?
No, sir. I will try.
Yeah, yeah, good.
The graph is the slope y is equal to 2 and x minus 6. So slope delta y over delta x.
Yeah.
So it's equal to 2 over minus 6.
Hmm.
So minus 1 over 3. So the straight line is equation y is equal to mx plus c.
Hmm.
So intercept is to cut the y axis. So that is plus 2.
Yeah.
So y is equal to minus 1 by third x plus 2.
Is that correct? Yes. What I want to say is that, can you see this one? So if you have a pattern like this is of course positive slope.
Yes, sir.
You see? So this one, what is the trend?
Positive slope.
Yeah, positive slope. If you have a line which is having positive slope, you have to ignore that minus sign. You got it?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, I can explain. Okay, you see. So yeah, good. Thanks. So you made a good attempt. Right. You see this one. So here we want to identify this point. Okay, that is very simple. I have already explained this one. First, we have to identify this one, right? Then, of course, if you are able to identify that point, that is the point where this line, okay, touching this y-axis, right? So if you are able to identify that point, that will represent intercept. That is 2. Everyone is okay with this? Any doubts? No?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Good. Right. Very nice. Now we are in a position to identify the slope, right? If we want to identify the slope, of course, we need to know 2 points. Otherwise, it is not possible. If you identify 2 points, of course, you should know coordinates of such 2 points. Otherwise, it is not possible, right? So what I want to say is that if you know this point, it is simple for you to develop the coordinate here. Then, of course, if you identify this point, that is also possible for you to develop the coordinate here, right? So if you identify this one, what is the x coordinate? That is 0, right? Agree? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Then
sir.
y coordinate 2, right? So if you identify this one, what is the x coordinate? 0, 1, right? So now you know the y value, that is 2 here, this is 1 here, right? So you can get the difference, that is 2 minus 1. Everyone agree? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You can simply find out this distance. You can do the same for this, okay? So if you are able to identify this one, what is this? This is, of course, what is this? First point. So if you select this one, what is this? So x value here. So how can you identify this one? If you identify this one, what is the coordinate? This is 0. Yes? 0 minus this one. What is this?
Plus 3.
Minus 3. Yes? Then it becomes plus 3. Yes or no? Understood or not?
Understood.
Understood, sir.
Yeah. Then if you are able to divide this value, I can say this is basically, we can say y, this is x. Okay. You can simply identify the gradient. That is 1 over 3. If you are able to do this, you can simply develop the equation. What is that? That is this. Yes or no? Y is equal to, we know the intercept, we know the gradient. We simply substitute all such values, okay, into that equation. Then, of course, we develop the real form. Now it is visible for everyone to talk about the straight line. I can say properties of the straight line. Yes or no? Understood?
Yes.
Students?
Yes,
Clear?
sir.
Yes. Please make a note on this. Kiruni finished 149. Are you available?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Right. Okay. Midushana finished.
Yes, sir. I'm writing, sir.
Okay. You all like engineering? What is your opinion regarding agricultural engineering? You all like it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, I want to say this, okay? You are, I mean, seniors, you are starting the new journey. I just want to give you certain points, okay? Agricultural engineering is one of very good subjects, okay, to be considered. And of course, we have got different disciplines, right? Post-harvest engineering, environmental engineering, farm machinery, water quality, food process engineering. So we have got different disciplines. But the thing is that we are having some technical concepts. Again, we are having some critical ideas to be evaluated. And this course is popular. You can have very good opportunities all over the world. You can have very good job opportunities if you are able to specialize your final year specialization in agricultural engineering. That is my suggestion, because you know most of your seniors, they are not knowing about the reality, because I was away for 3 years to do my PhD. Now the thing is that I just want to give you enough idea that the final decision is up to you, but I need to guide you properly. If you want to do MSc, if you want to do PhD, if you want to do Master of Philosophy, of course, this unit is highly productive for you all. Okay, my field of specialization is basically environmental engineering, right? I'm running a laboratory at the department now. So we have got a research group, right? Environmental research group. So we are doing different research activities. We are producing papers. We are having some workshops. We are having some collaborations, national collaborations, and again, international collaborations. So of course, when you are growing, right, from the beginning, of course, you have to develop your own path, right? These are basically suggestions. I'm here to provide suggestions, but final decision is up to you, because you all have got your own maturity. Am I right? You are mature students. I cannot force you. Okay. Therefore, I am very flexible. I can teach. If you are able to provide very good answers, of course, you will earn very good grades. Okay. Again, I can give you some suggestions. You can take your own time to think. If you think that the suggestion is correct, of course, you can follow. If not, you can ignore. That is your decision, right? But you should know the reality. That is my expectation. So you should not make false interpretation. That is not good for your career. I can say one student is in a position to earn a very good degree, master degree, again, doctoral degree. You will learn that one later, but I am just advising, right? Doctoral degree is the highest academic reputation, right? So usually we develop it. If you develop a doctoral degree, of course your name is there, then your reputation is there, then you will be delayed one day. One student can think of getting doctoral degree. I should guide them properly. Okay, that is my expectation. Students, you got the point? So, yeah, when you are coming to the faculty, you can visit our facilities. You can visit our laboratories, right? Then we can have a friendly environment. Because I just want to keep all students very happy. You know, if I am making you very stressful, of course, you cannot concentrate more on what you are doing. I don't want to do that. You got it? You got the point? Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
So that is my expectation, because your seniors, they are selecting their final courses, but of course they are doing some, accidental mistakes. Okay, then of course, if you make a mistake, then of course that will damage you in the end. Again, I can tell you one thing, right? If an opportunity comes to your door, you have to utilize it properly. Okay, it will not come back. I mean, the probability is low. You got it? So if an opportunity comes to your door, please utilize it properly. That is for you. right? So if a person is asking you to do something, if it is good for your career, please don't ignore, right? You have to develop that personality. You got the point?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, students, because you are starting a good journey, right? You know, so what I want to say is that many students, they will be having their dreams. You know, we are here to make your dreams true. You got the point? So your dreams should be true. So we are here to make your dreams true. So you have to be very smart. You have to develop that capacity. You know, there are many people, there are different type of people available in the world, right? We cannot satisfy everyone. Therefore, I'm just asking, everyone of you is having a unique character that is specific for you. Don't compare your ruler with others. Then problem starts. Then you will be giving punishment for your own personality. So that is not good for you, right? So please make your time to think. Please make your route to develop your own career. One day you will be delighted. That is the real happiness. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
good. Right. So I'm just advising. So I will give you some more points when we are moving further. Right, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. Right. I will give you very nice topics, very nice papers, research topics, specialization. Postgraduate degrees, international collaboration. So we will have a good discussion later. This is just an introduction, right? Just to make you all aware of what we are doing, right? So your dreams should be very systematic. Your dreams should be true, right? You should not give up for any reason, right? Okay, with that note, I will move to the next one. Okay, please see this. The line has two, yes, there are properties, okay? You may have one property, you may have two properties, we will see. The line has an equation, okay? We can say 3x plus y is equal to 15. What is the equation? So my question is that, please find out the gradient. The second one, find the point where this line crosses y-axis. You got it? Can you do it, please? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, good. Right. Please do it. Mayuri, finished?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good, right. Janani, 014. Finished?
Yes, sir.
Right, good. Sugandhika, 026. Finished?
Yes, sir. Finished.
Right, good. So we will see, right? I have given this equation. What you can do is that, right? You see, what you can do is that you have to modify this one to a form which is expected for a straight line. Yes or no? So we have to convert it to this form. Y is equal to mx plus c, right? So here, if you are able to develop that, of course, you can simply understand the slope. You can simply understand the intercept, right? So you keep the y at this side, then you take this one to this side. Then you can say y is equal to, you see, y is equal to, yes, you see this one, right? Of course, it's very simple, right? So here, what you can do is that, yes, you see this. Y is equal to minus 3x plus 15. Then, of course, gradient, you can simply say this is minus 3. Then, of course, intercept 15, right? The second question, so you have to find out the point where this, where this line cuts y-axis. Then, of course, simply you can say that is the point. How can you say that is 15 on the y-axis? You agree or not? You all agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, good. Yes, with that note, I can simply conclude this straight line. I can now move to the another section. Of course, it is very new for you, parallel and perpendicular lines. So this is a bit tricky for you to understand because we are going to talk about, I can tell you, two major concepts, right? Then, of course, these two are very different. You are going to think critically, right? Before that, some students are, asking about Master of Philosophy, right? So when you are coming to your second year, I can tell you, Doctor of Philosophy is the highest academic qualification. If you earn Doctor of Philosophy, your name will be converted. Okay. Say example, if I select one person, I can say Manashi, right? Manashi Rajakarma or Abhishan, I can say. Now your name is there. If you complete PhD, you will have another title that is the highest reputation. You will say Dr. Manashi. Then, of course, that happiness, it is very, very high. Dr. Abhishan, Dr. Shamina, everyone can put your title. Okay, everyone put doctor in front of you, then you can see the value. If you earn that qualification, your words are highly valuable. If one person is talking without the title, that is of very low value. If you earn that degree, people will respect you. People will give you values. If you complete it, no one can pressurize you. You can make your own decisions. You can have your own working environment. Then everything is very nice. But earning that degree is very challenging, right? It is not that easy. Therefore, very low percentage of people are getting that one. If you are getting it from foreign universities, it is highly challenging. Say example, Australia, Canada, USA, UK, right? These are, of course, English-speaking countries. Their system is highly complex, right? But you can manage, okay? But the thing is that you should have a systematic reputation. Second one, if you earn Master of Philosophy, the difference between the Master of Science and Master of Philosophy is having higher value than Master of Science. Master of Science, that is MSc, okay? MSc is basically without research component, okay? These days, people are offering MSc with research. Usually, MSc is a unit which is having advanced courses, right? Say example, mathematics, you will study advanced mathematics. Biometry, you will study advanced biometry. Engineering, drawing, then you will talk about advanced things, right? That is, of course, Master of Science. You will have certain units, same system, GPA system, then of course you will learn. That is, of course, if you earn a master degree with no research component, that is called taught master, right? It is having no value compared to Master of Philosophy. Master of Philosophy is basically a research degree, 2 years full-time research, right? So you will select one independent topic, then you will dig that one, then you will develop a thesis in the end, then you will submit it, you will have certain exams, so you will earn a degree, right? That is Master of Philosophy. Some universities here in Sri Lanka and in in some other locations, I can say, they are offering master degree with research component. That is also valuable, but Master of Philosophy is very good for a person who is expecting to be an academic, teaching field, right? Master of Philosophy is very good. PhD is the highest requirement for a person to be an effective, academic. You understood or not? You got the difference? Yes or no? Students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
good, right. Okay, so here we are just talking about parallel and perpendicular lines, right? So we will see. So see this one, we have got this scenario, okay, it's very, very different, I can tell you. These two lines are parallel to each other, right? One is cutting y-axis, other one is cutting x-axis first, yes or no? This one is cutting y-axis first, but these two are parallel to each other. They will not touch each other, right? If you have this scenario, we can simply say, right? These two are parallel to each other, right? But if you have this scenario, you have to meet one condition. What is that? You have to have same slope. If you want to have parallel lines, the condition is that you should have same slope. The gradient should be same. Otherwise, it is not possible for you to have parallel lines. You got it? Understood or not?
Understood.
Yes, please make a note on this. Premnath, finished?
No, sir, drawing.
Okay, okay. Abhishan, finished?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Many students are very interested. I'm very happy about that. Right. I just gave them an introduction. Right. So we are here. Right. So you can select agricultural engineering to do your research in environmental engineering. If you are really interested, then of course I'm here to guide you for further studies. Usually master degrees. Right. You can start that one after your basic degree. Right. You can select your research when you are coming to 3-2. Right? Usually, according to our curriculum, when you are coming to third year, second semester, right? You can select your special departments, right? When you are selecting agricultural engineering, really, that is useful, then we are there to help you, right? You can do a very good research. You can have very good publications. Then we can guide. We have got a team. Then, of course, if you complete your research work with very good publications, I will talk about that one later when you are coming to second year, right? So I'm teaching you when you are coming to the second year as well, right? I will talk about publications. Then, of course, you can have a very good research. Then you can write papers. I will talk about that. How many of you are knowing Google Scholar? You all know Google Scholar? Students, you know Google Scholar? No.
No, sir.
Yeah, please type this word, right? Then you study about Google Scholar, right? I will talk about scientific platforms. Scientific platforms are very different. So we are going to study that one later. So please make your interest, right? So please talk about scientific works, papers, publications. So please start your journey at this point. So this is the very good time, because if I teach you all these things very early in the beginning, then of course in the end you will be able to make a very good decision. Decision is up to you. I can take you all to the pond. You can drink the water. Am I right? I cannot drink water for you. You got it? Agree or not? Yeah. So then of course, good. Then of course, if you are able to complete the research, so you can select your specialization when you are coming to second semester of the third year. If you are specializing in agricultural engineering, then of course you can work in the field of environmental engineering. Then of course, if you complete your work properly, then you can go for master degree. So we are here to help. Then of course, some students may be interested in doctoral degree. If you are able to earn first class with very good GPA, that person can go directly to the PhD, right? There are certain regulations available at the moment. If a person is able to earn very good GPA, that is responsible for a first class qualification, then of course you can go directly to the PhD. Those who are having very good GPA, you can just do the PhD directly. So usually that is good for you. If you want to go for higher studies, I can say PhD, please concentrate more on your GPA. For that, you have to concentrate more on your exams, it is important. Mid-semester it is important. Assignment, it is important. Practical important. Spot important. Theory important. Everything is important. Then only you can have very good GPA, right? If you are able to have a good GPA, you can go for higher studies. Okay, that is the brief summary. Hope that you would understand this one. We will talk about this one later. If you get some clarifications, you can discuss these things after my class. So I will give you every time, yes, good points. Then you can make your own decision. Agree? Shamina, you got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good, right. So students, please concentrate more on your career. This world is very, very competitive. If you are having low qualification, if you are not smart, other people will suppress you. Okay? They will squeeze you. Then you will be very painful. Don't do that. You have to be smart, right? Then only you can survive. That is the theory of Charles Darwin. Fittest for survival. You know that.
Yes, sir.
Organisms which are having an ability to survive in this environment can survive. Organisms which are not having an ability to survive, they will be eliminated from this environment. That is the theory, right? So you have to be smart to manage difficulties, unexpected challenges. This life is very complex. You are not knowing about tomorrow. Can you tell me about that tomorrow? No. It is uncertain, right? Today is the day for you to work, right? Tomorrow is questionable. No one knows, right? So you have to be smart. That is my kind request for you all, right? Agree or you don't agree this?
Agree, sir.
Yes, good, right. Okay, thanks. So with that note, you can have some discussions, okay? Every day. When we complete our class after, say example, if it is from 8 to 9, I can stop at 8:50, then we can have 10 minutes discussion. You can discuss, right? So when you are coming to the faculty, we will have more interactions, right? Because in my laboratory at the moment, I have got 4 students from the University of Ruhunu, right? 2 students from the University of Sri Jawatanapura. And I have got 2 MSc students. Again, I have got 6 students from my department. Altogether, at the moment, I have got 14 members in my laboratory, right? So they are doing various research works. One day you can visit our laboratory, then you can have a look at our activities, then you can make your own interest. Everyone is welcome to my department, to my laboratory. I can tell you, right? So when you are coming to the faculty, please make use of such facilities to develop your career, right? I'm just addressing my department because I belong to agricultural engineering. Particularly, I'm responsible for the field environmental engineering, right? Okay. With that note, right, I'm moving to the next one. Okay, we have studied parallel lines. Now this is the time for us to discuss about perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines are lines, okay, which are crossing each other. You got the point? Parallel lines, they are parallel to each other. They will not touch each other, right? Perpendicular lines, they are very different, right? You see, this line, you can say line X, this one, this is line Y. This one is perpendicular to this line, and this is the cutting point. Yes or no? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So if you want to have yes, thanks. If you want to have this condition, of course, you have to be in a position to have one scenario. If 2 lines are perpendicular, one line has a slope of m, okay, and it is perpendicular, so it is, yes, I can tell you this one. This line is having a slope m, right? Then, of course, if you talk about this line, if it is perpendicular to this line, then the slope of this line is -1 over m. You got the point? That is the condition for perpendicular lines. You agree or not? You understood?
Yes, sir.
If you have parallel lines, slopes are equal, right? If you have perpendicular line, m is equal to -1 over m. You agree?
Yes,
So
sir.
one line is having a slope m, other line is having a slope that is -1 over m. If you have this condition, then of course these 2 lines are perpendicular to each other. If you have a condition that is m1 is equal to m2, if you have this condition, I can tell you these 2 lines are parallel to each other. You agree on this? Right? I can answer that one. So if you want to select agricultural engineering, you should have a very good GPA because, usually they allocate students equally to all departments, right? So if a person is really interested to work in my laboratory, or if a person is really interested to specialize in agricultural engineering, okay, if you want to make your own decision, you should have a very good GPA. If you get a very good GPA, if you want to study agricultural engineering, no one can force you to eliminate that one. But if a student is with very low GPA, if agricultural engineering department is having enough students, okay, according to their limit, say example, if the limit is 15, okay, if we have 15 students, then if another student is willing to study agricultural engineering, if that person is having very low GPA, that person cannot afford agricultural engineering. It's a painful scenario, right? So the thing is that, therefore I'm addressing this one very early in the beginning, right? So if you want to study this one, please make sure that you have very good GPA. Then you can fight with others. This is the theory of Charles Darwin. Okay, people, they make their own rules to make the system manageable. Okay, they will say, okay, 15 students for each department, right? Then of course, if you want to select one department, you should have a very good GPA. If you are having a very good GPA, if that person is within the number, yes, 1 to 15, I can say, then that the person can select any department. No one can ask a question. You understood, Shamina? You got the point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is the criteria, right? So it depends. So please make your structure very nice. You please work out, please concentrate, because you know, if you are getting second degree, your parents will be delighted, right? Then of course, a credit for you. Everyone should focus, right? Good. Yes, some are asking about the GPA. It's a tricky question. If you are able to have the GPA about 3.5, that is my understanding, right? Then you can select one department. You know, usually upper second. But I can give you this border, but I can talk about this one later. You can have 3.5 as a border just to define your benchmark, right? But we can talk about this one later. Some students are asking about the upper limit. Okay, it is changing, of course, but you can target 3.5. If you are able to go for 3.6, that's good. Yes, good. Manashi, finished?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. This is the perpendicular line, right? So we will just work out this question. Find the equation of the line that is parallel to y is equal to minus 1 over 3x plus 4 and passes through the coordinate 9 minus 5. You got the question? Yes or no? Can you please work out this one? Yeah, can you please work out this one? Shamina, can you work out?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. Please take 5 minutes to work out this one. It is a very tricky question, right? Please take your own time. Please work it out. Please, yes, come with an answer next time when we are meeting. Okay? This is all for the day. We will stop at this point. We will work out the, yes, we will work out few examples next time. then of course we will try to expedite our process. Thank you very much for your support. If anything is required to be clarified, please do so. If not, we can close our discussion. Anything you want to ask? Students, anything? No? Okay, good. Yeah, good. Thanks a lot
Yes,
for
sir.
coming. Yes. Have a good day ahead. We will meet next time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You.